Rep. Quattrocchi, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Governor. I'm not sure that I read this anywhere, so how will this jive with communities that are already involved in their own bonds? I know that the town I lived in, we just recently passed a school bond. So how does that jive with, how will that?
Yeah, so I'll give you a quick answer, and then that might be a good time for me to turn it over for super details. So right now, you know, we have the school funding formula, the formula by which the state subsidizes, according to that formula, cities and towns. And what we're proposing is to keep that, but then to add on to that to give additional incentive for cities and towns. So, for example, I was in North Providence today. So North Providence today, they just did a bond. I think they get about a 55% match from the state. But they have an opportunity under this proposal to go from 55 to almost closer to 60%, because the way it's structured is we're providing incentives. So if you have a school that's energy efficient, you get a little bit more of a subsidy. If you invest in STEAM facilities for the kids, there's a greater subsidy. If you move more quickly, there's a greater subsidy. So that's what's set out in the legislation. It builds on the formula that there is now, but then gives cities and towns a chance to increase what they get from the state if they check the boxes.
Thank you.
You know, this, by the way, I should say, this is obvious, but so the $1 billion that I refer to, a lot of that's from cities and towns. They're still going to have to do their bonding, pay their share according to the formula, do the maintenance. We're just going to increase the amount that we provide to them.